Now to Washington, where ABC News has learned that the Trump administration is considering additional tax cuts ahead of the 2020 election. It all comes as a survey by U.S. business economists finds that 34% believe there will be a recession by the end of 2021. ABC's Tara Palmieri has the very latest from Capitol Hill.
As the president downplays any talk of a looming recession, ABC News has learned that the White House is quietly scrambling to come up with a tax plan that might stimulate the economy.
Our economy is incredible, our jobs. You look at the jobs market, but you have to be proactive.
During the midterm elections, Trump promised a 10% tax cut for the middle class. But after the election, the idea was dropped. With the 2020 election looming and economic experts predicting more economic downturn, White House officials tell ABC News that they're considering additional tax cuts.
We're looking at various tax reductions, but I'm looking at that all the time anyway, tax reductions. That's one of the reasons we're in such a strong economic position. We're right now the #1 country anywhere in the world by far.
The U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis predicts that the GDP will drop from 3.1% in Q1 to 2.1% in Q2. Trump has touted the strong stock market as a sign of the success of his presidency. But just last week, the Dow tumbled 800 points in one day and then rallied the next.
I think that that volatility is really a function of differing views about where the economy is headed.
Still, the White House claims that the conditions could be worse under a Democratic president.
Taxes would skyrocket. The stock market would tank. Jobs would vanish, and we would get that recession these naysayers keep talking about.
Even though he nominated Jerome Powell to the Federal Reserve Board, the president has blamed the chairman for the dip in the economy. As for Powell, he says he wants to continue to serve out his 4-year term. Tara Palmieri, ABC News, Washington.